Hello everyone, we have our news for the week, so let's take a look. Maintenance, normal time as usual. Ending with maintenance, we have the Final Fantasy IX raid, Shiva's Icebound Katana, and the Rulers of Feymarch. So if you need to get those done, you have till maintenance to finish up. And new this week is our special Halloween Clash unit, and this time it's going to be Chow. So we do have the usual login there. We're getting our 30 shards per usual. We are getting a 10+1 Halloween ticket. And that seems to have the older units in the pool there. Exchange shop, pretty standard, everything we're used to there. Bundles, so we're getting one of the Halloween tickets free. And then there's a bundle if you want another one, 10+1 ticket. You also get a Super Trust Moogle, 50%, two bonus present tickets, and 250 VIP coins. And then they're bringing back the Lapis replica chest, so it's 5,000 of the replica and 100 VIP coins. So we've already seen that bundle a few times. And again, like they've been doing with all the banners, there's some units with a rate up matching the elements of the main unit. So again, this time it's going to be Kaito, Songstress Yuna, Laguna, and Irvine. So if you collect 15 of the tickets, you can get one of those guaranteed. They're also doing the value summon. So 12 5-star or Neo Vision plus 7 guaranteed Neo Visions and 1 curated pool Neo Vision. I do believe that's a cash summon because we have seen this before under a different name. Getting some unit updates. So Karten and Kaito getting some updates. Karten is getting Elemental Burst Dark, which should be the 150 Dark Magnus. They're only giving it to his base form, which I guess is workable. And then he's getting his dual wield, so he's going to have the bonus 200% dual wield cap to help him out as a dual wield unit. It seems to be that's all they're giving him, which is a little disappointing. It's going to raise his damage a little bit, but he's not going to be anywhere close to meta, I don't think, still. And then Kaito is getting a little bit more. So he's getting a new ability in Brave Shift, Sun Glitter. So according to the live stream, I believe this is some kind of field. And then both his limit bursts are getting damage added. So he'll do a little bit more damage. Also, I believe 160 Water in Peril on the shift limit from, I think it's 140 or 150 at the moment. And same thing with his Flux Break. It's going to a 160 Water in Peril. So a little bit of boost there. It would have been nice for Karten to get some more than what he currently has. But we'll see, I guess, after the data mine if that truly is all he's getting. Because I don't think it's going to raise his damage that much. The dual wield chain cap is going to be really nice. 150 Magnus, obviously good for Dark. But I feel like he needs a little bit more help than that. And we're finally getting our version update. So this also means the cards that we've been waiting on to get the boost will finally get their boost as well. And for the big stuff in this, we're getting a bit more of information in the battle screen. So there's some new icons that are going to show you the buffs and breaks on the targeted mob. And then we get the extended information window when we're choosing moves here on our units. It'll show you all the buffs and breaks and boosts, and then the imperils and breaks on the mob as well. So more information mid-battle is pretty nice. We get our new vision cards. So we got one that's going to be from Chow himself. So 130 magic and spirit, 50% magic and spirit, and 50% magic and spirit when using a staff. And then he gets 100% equipment magic and spirit when single wielding. And 500 flat magic and spirit for brave Exvius only units. So overall, it's an okay card. If you need the double hand and some spirit for bulk, it's a fine card overall. We're getting a limited card as well, so that's going to be on the banner. And this is definitely Chow's best card. So 140 magic, 80% magic, and 500 flat magic, 100% limit damage, and 50% water resist. 100% equipment double hands. And then just for Chow, 1,000 magic. So when used on Chow, 1,500 flat magic added. So makes it pretty much his best card. Everybody else will at least get the 500 flat magic on the 140 card. So with the LB damage and everything, it's a pretty decent card for anybody, and definitely best in slot for Chow, from what I can see here. And they're giving us the Crystal Tower Exploration. I guess this is going to be our event for the week overall, aside from Clash. So it looks like we're going to be able to upgrade a bunch of the Final Fantasy III equipment items. So the True Omni Rod, going up to 153 attack, 205 magic. Final Fantasy III category gets 1,000 magic, so that's pretty nice. Onion Sword gets boosted, 237 attack. And 1,500 attack for Final Fantasy III only. And that is a one-handed sword, so fairly nice on that. Not stackable on the flat attack like they do with all the one-handed weapons. Onion Helm, 53 attack, 31 defense. 500 flat attack, some resist. So a lot of flat stats for Final Fantasy III only. So pretty much all the Onion gear seems to be getting upgraded with this. And the bonus for the event here is Blessing of the Crystals. And that's about it there. So we'll go through, we'll farm, and upgrade all the items. Then we have our Clash information. So Beast Fairy Reaper. Interesting sprite. I kind of like the light and dark colors on that. Weakness, Water, Light, and Dark. Uses water, dark, and non-elemental magic, so it looks like Magic Tank is the way to go. Gotta watch out for confusion and paralyze. Fixed damage, fractional damage. Always gonna be fun. Obviously counters if not dealt the right elements. And I don't see the note here, but on the live stream when they were talking, it sounded like the AI might change based on countering with certain elements. So we'll have to see how the fight actually goes. Our special morale skill, 100% water and dark resist. Usual bundle there. And then this starts the new season, so they're upgrading some of the breastplates. So the stats went up pretty good. So we got 2,000 flat health, 70 attack and magic, 140 defense and spirit. Half of a ribbon it looks like. The morale at the start is 1,000. This here, 100% health and defense with 500 flat defense, 250 flat spirit, and 7,500 flat health. So that's pretty big right there for just flat stats. Then we got essentially the spirit version. Same stats overall, just switches defense for a spirit. And we got 100% health and restores 15% health and mana per turn with a barrier. So that's pretty nice overall for mana, and barrier is also nice. And then we got this one here that has death immunity plus stop and charm immunity. Some elemental resist on it, 100% flat health. And that's the one that stands out the most just because it has stop, charm, and death immunity all in one slot. So I might be going with that one. We'll have to see how things go overall. And it looks like they have two versions. You choose the difference in what elemental resists. So it's got fire, water, wind, earth elemental, or ice, lightning, light, and dark for the resist on it. And then as far as the shop goes, units in the shop, Tyvis and Yish, they have a nice field, both fire and ice down. Veritas of the Frost, he's an ice support. We got Nicole the Return, Frostblade Frivia, and Bulwark, and Rain and Fina. And then we have the 2 Materias that they always give us, and everything else is pretty much the same as usual. So for the Materias, 50% attack and magic, and then it's a 50% killer against Beast, Human, Reaper, and Machines. So always nice to see a bunch of killers with some attack and magic on a single slot there. And the other one, 50% health, defense, and spirit, and reduce physical and magic damage against Beasts, Humans, and Reapers and Machine every turn. So I think the first buy should probably be that second one with the racial mitigations on it. I definitely plan on picking up both of those as my first buy out of the shop, and then we'll grab the other materia. And then after that, I usually choose some units that I could use, but I definitely recommend picking up both materias. I see both of them having a bit of a use, and nothing new as far as Clash goes down there. And we can take a look at the banner. So we have Chow dressed up as mage or wizard, sage, however you want to call it. So again, Halloween unit, he is limited. We have our special step up with the card. I believe that's 28,000 to get the card. And then you need 10 tickets to pity, which means going through the entire card step up, running 2 laps and a half on the regular step up. And I believe it comes out to 50,000 lapis to get all 10 tickets to pity. And as we can see, the 4 rate up units there. So he is a super limit burst unit. Magic damage and buffer. So we got a little bit of information from the live stream. His super is a robe, 150 mana, 30 defense spirit, 104 magic. He'll get 350 flat magic and 200% Esper stats if he has Leviathan on. Everybody else can get the killers, which is 50% demon, beast, fairy, and reaper, and 50% limit damage. Overall, not bad. Seems a little low on the flat magic, but then again, he does have the card, which is on the step up, that gives 1500. And his regular trust is a 2-handed staff, 200 flat magic on it. He gets 1,000 flat magic. And then there's 50% killer for get beast, demon, fairy, and reaper. So it looks like the staff is going to be best in slot for him as far as his weapon goes. Obviously, robe probably as well. At least if we need the killers. Might have to play around because it is only 350 on there with the 105 base. For his leader skill, he's getting something a little bit new. So outside of morale fights, it's just 300% to all clash units. And then inside a morale fight, it's 650 attack, 500 defense and spirit, and 900 magic. So it's a little unique, definitely magic heavy. I'm not sure how I feel about this overall, but we'll see how it goes. Featured abilities, Omni Killer, that's just 100 to every killer. And then they're showing off his buffs. So he's got the 5-turn cooldown, attack and magic buff, limit damage buff, and storm magic. So from the live stream, this I do believe is 300 attack and magic, 250 limit damage. And then it's a 300% storm magic for himself, and then it will cast the 300% storm magic for 2 turns after that. And then he's got the arcane supplementation. So this is the exact same buff that Dwayne has. It's the over buff. So 450 on all stats, 350 limit damage, a little bit of evasion, 1000 morale fill. And that one can only be used in morale fights. So from the live stream, they noted that his main element, obviously water. His secondary elements are dark and light. He does have fields, so he can summon Leviathan for a 40% water boost field, Alexander for a 30% light boost field, and Diablos for a 30% dark boost field. Which is quite nice. All separate fields, but at least he does have a field for all of his elements, which is nice. They did say they wanted him to be a buffer and damage dealer, so we're gonna have to wait for the data mine to see just how they balance that. Obviously, in morale fights, he has the overbuff, so does Dwayne. So we're gonna have to see if they locked pretty much all this stuff to morale fights or not, or if he's gonna be useful outside of morale. But that has to wait till we get the actual data mine. And that's pretty much all we have. So right now, I'm probably gonna pull for him. I do want to take a look at the data mine first, but I was planning on getting the Halloween unit. So if you do decide to pull, good luck to you. And that's all we have, so we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.